We should be live. All right, and the chat is also available. So we should be live and on air now.
Glad to see we got white socks and white jerseys this week.
Yes.
Sam said last week was likely a scenario of we went white and then they said, uh-oh, we got to go dark jerseys.
We were told to go white.
Yeah, and then
they showed up and they're dark. And
so we
had to switch
tops.
Had no warm-up time.
Right.
Because it was all during warm-ups that all that came out.
That's always fun. So I've got no signal up here. If anybody texts me and tells me to shut up or you're awful at what you're doing, we're just gonna...
You'll have to put it in the chat room.
Yes. I sent a couple texts and all I have is their message failure.
They do have Wi-Fi here.
So there's their big 55. He broke my kid's stick. I believe the team walked in and they were pretty big kids.
Yeah. But we lost 2 to these guys back in Cincy 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, just a few weeks back.
Yeah. In front of the camera. There we go.
We got Jackson goal today because Cordy's helping out another team, right?
Yes.
And then Cordy will be back this afternoon. We'll have to see if Andrew starts adding things to the chat because I got to imagine that while he's watching Cordy there, he's probably got his phone on with this game on. Mostly just to send us messages and tell us if we're any good or not.
And their game doesn't start till 1:20.
Oh, that's right.
So we lost 3-2 and 2-1 back on November 1st and 2nd.
Tight games. We had some subs helping us out.
We did.
I would like someone to shut the door.
That would be helpful. Yeah. We got one corner, 2 corners. We cannot see the two corners very well. Other than that, I think we got good view.
A steel pole in the way.
Yeah, both ways.
Both ways.
And we are down 3 for this game because Evan is serving a 1-game suspension. And Eli and Wyatt are out. The wife is supposed to be bringing us refills, but hasn't made it yet.
The refills are good. Gotta stay hydrated while working our vocal cords. It's good to see Warner here. The rumor last week was Warner was out for kicking kids with his blades, and that just didn't seem like him.
No.
Well, Sam was not at the game, so he was getting a lot of texts, and I think the kids were messing with him to see what he'd buy and what he wouldn't.
Yes.
And he definitely bought the Warner. Warner is out there kicking kids with his skates.
Hydration has arrived, though.
Hydration, excellent. That looks like water, not what we thought. The hydration that we were looking for.
Operation Hops and Barley is here.
Excellent, excellent.
Help someone.
Operation Hops and Barley.
Like wrong facility.
Yeah. Some older woman. She's like, I'm here to see my grandson, but it's at the other more. How do I get there? I'm like, what map do you use? She's like, I don't know. There's one.
Thank you. The other one's in the other. Oh, you brought in more than one. There's the one in this pocket over here, too.
I knew I liked this family. I knew I liked this family.
Oh, that's yours. That's yours.
You have my favorite.
I'm gonna.
Excellent. We have beer, and we have hockey. What else do we need? Not much.
Hops and hockey. They go well together.
You can tell us what's going on in the corner when we can't see. You'll have to step back over to commentate for us. I can't see because of the steel pole. You stand where you want. We're good. We got 3 current viewers.
So quick update, we are my hockey rating 82.82 this week. That leaves 15th in Ohio. And the Blue Jackets team here is, I grabbed the wrong one. Is 84.01, and that is good enough for 12th in Ohio. So
And a quick update on the players. We're going to move Lucas back to defense today. Dom's gone at center from wing. Liam and Nolan out there to start with, looks like Braden and Nico. So switching up the lines a little bit on defense again today, missing Evan for, what was it, fighting with the biggest kid on the other team?
yeah, I think they ended up calling it a head contact at the end, a 5-minute major on it too. But
Well, if you're going to go for the biggest kid,
yeah,
go for the head. Is that right? Was it a punch or you didn't hit him with a stick or anything?
No.
Did he? Seems like too nice of a kid to do
Yeah.
that. Quick line change.
honestly, I didn't think it deserved a game misconduct.
Yeah, Bronson's out there with Lucas. Sam comes in with Maddox and Braxton at offense. The Cyclones move it up. So this is Lucas's first game of defense since probably the first weekend, right?
Yeah.
Jax plays it around. Braxton takes a look. Is that off the ref? Danny's telling Sam to wake up. And that might go for an icing, or did that get touched?
That's
Could be an icing. And another line change. Raymer's out there with Warner and Kay, and Frank and Beans. Got to keep those two together. We'll get back to talking in a minute, but the puck was behind the steel post and couldn't hear much. We got a buzzer on the rink behind us. You're going to hear that, I think, quite a bit today. Whistles and buzzers from the other rink. Mateo moves it up to Warner. He takes a look, sends it across to Kay, and we're off down the ice. He's got Raymer for support. Turns it over, skates behind the steel post, and we can't see what's happening. Michelle, can you tell us? Oh, we can't hear. We can't see.
We
so
can
I
add
was
a mic
looking for
to
you
her.
help. We'll give you a mic. Good back check by Warner. Stiff lick.
that was off.
Stick lift. I couldn't get that one out. I'm out of practice. It's been a couple weeks.
And we are back with our starting lineup.
Tied up. Dom sends it in.
We can see that corner.
Played by Braden there.
Recover
Tied
and
up.
back check.
Kind of behind a post again. Looks like Liam's going to carry it up. Can't see the
He's got
puck.
it.
He's going to gain the zone and takes a hit.
Heard it.
I heard it. I saw it. And I know that kid's going to definitely consider retaliation later, which I'm looking forward to. Yanger keeps it in, but Blue Jackets send it out. Nolan drops it in and goes for a change. Braxton's in on a forecheck. Sam and Maddox are chasing. Good step by Bronson there to keep it in.
Well, that's a
Battles
shot for the
around.
numbers, and we're getting a
Bounces
call.
around.
We're getting a call. Jackson's comes out of the net. And they got the touch.
And there's a whistle. Looks like that's going to be, they did catch it, right?
So we are going on the power play with 11:06 to go in the first. Did not see the official call. he seemed to mouth it to them instead of hand signaling it. But I would have considered a check in the back myself.
Yep. So the power play's got Sam, Maddox, and Braxton. It looks like Lucas and Bronson are out there with them. Blue Jackets clear it. Bronson picks it up, resets, sends it over to Sam. He's going to move it across to the other team. Not a great pass. Then gets a pick. And Braxton's going to take it in on the zone. Really?
Maddox went across a little too early.
A little too eager.
We're going to change it up.
Rammer, Kay, and Maddox is going to stay. Yanger and Beans in the back. Cyclones gain the zone, and Columbus sends it down for an icing. Beans taps his stick, not happy about something. Bronson comes in for an offensive faceoff.
.56 remaining on the power play.
Wins it back to Bronson, takes a look, sends it back down in to Kay. Maddox controls it, looking for help. Back to Bronson, in on net, just wide. And Yanger steps up for the rebound off the boards. Not much of a rebound, I guess. Hey, that's a goal! Rammer finds a spot.
Nice.
Low far side.
1-0 lead, 10:09 to go in the first. That's a 2-game goal streak for Rammer. It seems
Nice.
like he got one in our last game.
We would like to see that. Get him on the board and get him started early. 10 minutes left. Liam's up there with Dom and Nolan. Beans and Ben in the back. Somebody's missing a stick. Unfortunately, the pass went to Liam, who didn't have a stick. Beans steps up. And Nolan's going to get it out of the zone. Good pressure by Nolan
nice.
there to take the puck.
Take that. Oh.
Takes a shot, takes a hit, takes the kid out. A lot of action for Nolan on that one.
That's a whole lot of
And
something.
he's still down.
He took a shot after he shot and just kept sliding and went into the kid's legs.
We got Nico out with
Safe.
Yanger. Sam, Braxton, and Maddox are in. 9:36 to go. 1-0. We still don't have a score on the scoreboard, but we do have 1-0, right?
Yes.
And a quick win over to Braxton for the shot into the glove. Nice win, nice shot. Keep the pressure up.
Keep that up and one will go in.
That's waved off, although I'm not sure that hit anything. But Yanger's going to chase it down and go behind a pole. We can't see what's happening. The puck comes to the other side. Maddox gives chase. Nico moves it back up to Maddox. Tries to backhand it up to Sam or Braxton and off a shin pad. We're going to give this a second shot. Still can't clear. Tipped, blocked. And Nico moves it out of trouble. Maddox didn't want to go for a third attempt, so he skated it out and moved it up to Braxton.
Got a hand off. Oh,
That was definitely off.
offsides,
We're
but
going to
they're
let
gonna
him
let it
have
go.
and
I'm gonna
Sam's going to give chase. That was off the ref. I think that was off again, but we're going to let it go again.
he might have got skate toe out.
Lucas takes a look, sends it around to Bronson, who sends it back to Lucas. He's going to move it up to Kay here. Changes his mind, sends it back to Kay. And the Blue Jackets dump it in. Warner, good pressure. Moves it up to Bronson, who's going to...
Oh, no call. Oh, we're getting a trip call on that one.
Call.
We are getting a call. We are getting a call.
Takes another look. Goalie comes out. We got an extra attacker on. It's Dom. Bronson, I think, has it, but we couldn't see because of the pole. Dom sends it back to Warner.
Oh! No!
I'll say this, Warner with a clapper from the blue line. Off the post.
Man.
Goal of the year if that goes in.
Yeah.
Didn't know he had it in him, but he did. That was a beaut, Clark.
That was. That's a beaut.
All right, so 7:46. We do have our goal up on the board. Minute and a half on the power play coming up. Sam's in. Maddox is in. Braxton's in. Mateo's in. We're on a power play and we're missing one, right?
We are. Get one more, Coach.
Coach, we need another.
We get one more.
We're going to keep. We're missing.
Need one.
Mateo sees it.
Need one.
Sam is refusing to line up.
Dom's
Braxton
coming.
thinks he's going to be the center because Sam won't line up because Sam knows we're missing one. I don't know if Braxton's eager. And here comes Dom. So Sam's on defense for this one. Looks like Maddox, Braxton, and Dom at forward. Mateo and Sam at D. Wins it back to Sam, sends it over to Mateo. I think we got a shot attempt coming. Mishandled and cleared by the Blue Jackets. Down, should be an ice.
I think. Now let's put, all right.
And we're going to get another change after 13 seconds. So Raymer's on, K's on, Maddox is on. Mateo and Sam stay on D. Raymer lines up to send it back to Sam. We're going to get another icing here, I think, thankfully. "22 seconds in, we've got 2 icings.
This guy waved off the icing and he blew it, and the coach is pissed.
We got to get the refs' earpieces, maybe.
Yeah.
Looks like, so we've had 2 changes in 22 seconds from our forwards.
Yes.
Our coach doesn't like what he sees out there.
Yeah.
Nolan's going to take center. Nolan's going to move to the wing. Nolan's going to take center. Dom's got him switching all over the place. I think Dom's just messing with him.
Could be.
Yanger and Bronson are on back. Got Lucas.
Lucas
who
up
went
front.
up from D to forward. It's just hard to keep up with. What's Danny doing back there?
Winning
He's
the game so
changing it
far,
up.
so I'm not going to question it.
We need an earpiece so he can communicate with us so we know what's going on.
Can we get a mic between the benches? Where's Darren Pang
So
when you need him?
Nolan's playing defense now and Yanger's up. Lucas is going to send it back over to Nolan. Sends it down low.
And now
Lucas
Yanger's
and
back
Liam
at
are
point.
chasing, and I can't see because we've got a pole in the way.
But all our bodies are in the same spot.
Bronson's going to
27 seconds to go in the
moves it over accidentally to
power play.
Yanger.
Up,
Hard pass
Nolan
up
and
to
in
Nolan.
and
He puts
change.
it in and a change.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Dom with a forecheck, whiffed by the Blue Jackets, gets up, makes the play. Braxton turns. Mateo's in there with Ben again. Looks
In
like
and go.
Dom's
Come on.
going to come off for maybe Sam and Maddox and
Power play is
Braxton.
over.
Maddox
Back to even
takes the
strength.
hit. Sam with a turnover, or forces a turnover off the stanchion. Ben with a solid play.
6:03 to go in the first.
Maddox with a stick to the face. The kid didn't like it, lost the stick, threw a punch.
And we got a high stick
Get a
call.
high stick. Now
No,
Maddox with a
roughing.
high
Roughing's the call.
Maddox. It was an
On nil.
accidental high stick, and the retaliation always gets caught. You could hear the penalty that they didn't call.
Yes.
All right, so Ramsey's in with Kay and Warner, McKibben and Blaine on. That's going to go for an icing.
And let's see if we change again.
I was going to ask. We've seen more combinations on the power play, and here
And we are.
We are.
but just a single individual.
Okay, so Dom's going to move over to the right wing on this one. Maybe left wing, because I think Warner's on the right.
Yep,
I'm not
left
going to
wing.
lie, I'm putting Warner back at the blue line. We're going to give more clappers. Give that kid more one-timers from the blue line.
Yes. Nico
keeps it in,
off
blocked
the
by
stick.
a stick. Bronson works hard to keep it deep. Rammer's got it off Warner's skate, sends it back.
Oh,
off
Dom.
a skate to Dom. Dom takes a shot, goes wide. Pass it back and forth. Rammer's got it, sends it back to Nico. Unfortunate bounce, and Bronson's got it. Sends it off the ref skate to Nico. Danny says, Nico, what are you doing? And we got another icing. Well, it's a bit choppy. We got a lot of changes, a lot of different pairings. Kids are confused, I'm confused, Danny's confused.
We've got that. No, we got enough. All right. Looks like we were
46
lost.
seconds left, 5 minutes in.
Dom's going to take it.
Dom's in, Nolan's in, Liam's in. Lucas and Yang are at D. Wins it back to Nolan, takes a look. Nothing, we're going to throw it in, see what happens. Another face off and get a reset. Dom wins it forward, and Nolan gives chase behind the pole that we can't see anything.
And we're going the other way. 30 seconds remaining on the power play.
Nolan moves it up to Dom. Dom over
Dinger.
to Braden. Braden's going to come in. Toe drag, takes a shot. Blue Jackets have it moving forward. Lucas keeps it in.
Came out.
Or don't. Or doesn't.
And we'll change again. 4:34 to go in the first. 11 seconds left on the power play. Blue line face-off.
Sam Maddox and Braxton. Ben and Beans in the back. Wins it back. Beans sends it in. Sam gives chase.
Flash
And we get
coming
a
to
stop.
us.
Looks like they're going to get. I think Sam has no clue that. Nope, Maddox. Maddox goes to the box thinking it's him.
So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 4 seconds. And then a power play for hopefully a minute 26 or less if we can draw another penalty.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know Maddox was in the play there. I don't know where the slash came from. Blue Jackets win it back, but clears the zone, and Braxton gives chase. They got one out of the box, and their man advantage starts. Blue Jackets turn it over. Braxton brings it out. Gets it to Sam, who's doing his best to get it deep, but the puck was just bouncing, and it comes back in. Mateo's going to sling it around. Up to Sam for a quick touch. Can't clear the zone, and it's back into the corner. Maddox, well, that was terrible. I shouldn't say Maddox. That was Bean sends it up to Sam, and he gives a no-look pass to their player and almost leads to a goal. And we're battling in our zone for the, it's kind of a, there we go. Beans tries to clear it. They catch it in the bread basket.
30 seconds to go in the kill.
Cyclones clear the zone for an icing and a line change.
Oh, no ice.
No icing.
No
Wow.
ice.
Wow.
Their coach wants an explanation.
I want an explanation.
I can't blame them on that one, but we'll take it.
Even our goalie's moms are down in the corner going,
Yeah.
what in the heck just happened? That was the clearest. We're going to clear and get off the ice, which is fine. We got the penalty off. Bronson moves it out. Rammer's bringing it up with Warner and help, and I heard a whistle, but that's
It's the other rink.
the other ring.
It's really hard to tell from up here.
It is.
Luckily, the kids seem to know.
A lot of pressure from the Cyclones here at 2.5 minutes to go. Lucas is out there with Bronson. We got Rammer K.
2.5 to go in the first.
It's a good save by Jax there to kind of bail us out on a turnover down low in our zone. And we're going to get a line change with 2:15 to go. Nolan, Dom, and Liam. Looks like Yanger and Nico on defense. Puck gets tied up, bouncing around in the skates. Dom with the smart play up to Nolan, who's going to carry it out of the zone.
Behind you.
Gets it deep, and Dom gives chase. Nolan gives chase. Nolan supporting Dom there.
Hit him. Or don't.
William keeps it down low, and Dom's going to look to drop it back into the slot. Blue Jackets clear the puck. I think we got an icing coming. They wave it off. The ref had his hand up, but the icing was waved off, which I guess is fair considering the missed call on the icing against them earlier, or against us.
Get out, get out.
Braden works hard to get that puck out of the zone.
No time for change. Come on.
Going to work hard, but comes back in, and Nico sends it up to Maddox. Maddox looking for Sam, but didn't quite get it. Got another turnover. And the puck goes out. I think they've called no icing for another touch-up with a minute left.
1 minute remaining in the first.
We don't want icings in this game, the refs say.
You usually see that when you have one ref that doesn't really want to skate. And I think we have that today. Oh,
That's
loose.
a great save by Jack.
All right, good job,
Another save on the
Jackson.
rebound.
Sorry
Max
for
sends it
yelling
out
in the
again,
mic
and they
there,
are going
folks.
to call this one an icing. This is one way to make sure we don't get the clock run on us at the end, I guess,
Yeah.
is to just not stop the game early. So 37.5.
E-double-E-double-R-U-N.
I don't need another.
He died this week. Todd Snyder. Yeah.
All right, Rammer's in. He's got Warner with him and Kay. Ben and Beans off of Kay skating out. We're not going to call that an icing, I think, if it's an accidental.
I think he got it before the line anyway. 20 seconds.
Good step by Beans there.
Neutral zone battle and in. And
Blue Jackets
cover.
Dump it in, cover, 12.5 to go. You know, the last time we played this team, they were missing 3 to 5 kids just like we were, and 55 was in a lot, right? Because they only had 2 lines. It appears as though everybody's back, and I don't, maybe it's just because he's bigger, but he seems to be in the game all the time.
yes.
We clear the zone, and we got about 7 seconds left to just try and run out the.
No call. Oh, we got a trip coming. We got a trip coming.
All right, 1.5 seconds left to have a power play, and the Cyclones are going to move on to the power play in the second period to start it. See if we can't win one back and get a shot here into 1.7 seconds left.
Put Werner in for the clapper.
Yes! I like it. Sam's in with Rammer and Braxton.
We've got, now we're going, we pulled Jackson.
We pulled the goalie, that's right. So we've got 6 up.
Not enough.
Oh, it's in!
No!
They're going to wave
They're
that off,
discussing.
which is the
They're
right
discussing.
call. We're not going to get a replay. That was. I think I heard the buzzer before I saw the net move. They're going to talk about it. I don't think you give it to him. I heard the buzzer.
No goal.
Then the net moved.
No goal. So we are going to start the second period
I'm not
on
gonna
power
lie,
play.
We're going to go back and watch that again, and all we're going to hear is me going, yeah, it's as loud as I can, and it's a no. Braxton, quite bummed. We needed 2 seconds, not 1.7. I think we're going to have a clock operator error on the penalty on the last one. Maybe we're going to blame that guy. Yeah, they're waving it off.
He wants an explanation.
Danny wants an explanation, but I think we do have the right call. I'm sad about it, but I think we do have the right call. That was pretty cool.
They seem to be celebrating right at the same time. I'm deaf.
You're deaf, I'm dumb, but either way, no goal. I like it though. Man, I wish we had 2 seconds. Oh, we're gonna replay.
I'm gonna
Todd's
try.
phone.
It's
Go
choppy
slow
right
motion
now.
here.
It's choppy. Let's see. Yeah, I can't tell. Oh, that was in. Let's see here.
We're gonna have to go to Toronto on this one.
Toronto says it was in, but
In or out, that was pretty freaking cool.
yeah.
It's amazing that you don't need much time, but
Yeah.
you need more than 1.7. I gotta imagine did that clock start early on the face-off with
I
the
don't
Homer
believe so.
clock operator? Because if I was running it, I would have started early.
It's hard to start it early with that, right? .1 and it's in.
All right, so Sam's out there with Rammer and Maddox. Looks like Lucas and Bronson for defense. And we continue to see what we can do with different lines. Bronson chips it up. Maddox is going to chip it in. Goes behind the pole. I can't see. He's going to chase his own. Takes a hit. Rammer's got it to Maddox. Chips it to the corner and hopes of Sam giving chase. And Bronson collects it. And he's going to take a look around and skate it up. Loses it to Rammer. To Lucas, and Sam's gonna, it gets caught in the snow, and Sam's gonna give him a great chance. That's not delayed offsides. This is Bantam hockey, Danny says. So he's yelling at the refs. Maddox brings it over to Rammer. He's gonna take a look. Now there's
I don't know what that whistle was for.
no whistle for no reason.
Oh, we got player down.
Oh, shit. we
Player
do.
down.
I didn't see him. He's got a knee. That's not good. I think we're behind a pole there. We couldn't see anything. Hopefully it's just a stinger. You never want to see a kid grabbing his knee. They are bendier than adults, so hopefully they bounce back quick.
Yep.
It is one of the Blue Jackets, though, if anyone's worried at home that it's their kid on the ice. It's not. It's one of the other kids. But we don't like to see it.
Nope.
He seems all right. He's getting up gingerly. He gets up
Teammates
with all
coming to
the
help him
pressure
off.
on that knee, which is usually a good sign, but he is going right off to the locker room. Sometimes I think you're just scared it's worse, and hopefully that's the case here. Hopefully we get the magic spray like they have in soccer.
Yeah.
A little freezer spray, spray it up, and get him back out here.
Yeah. Adam Sandler on the tunes.
Yeah, honestly. This makes me smile. All right, so Bronson and Yang are out here. Dom, Braxton, and Nolan.
So that's a new combination. This is a completely new 5 than we've had.
I think Danny's got all their names jumbled in a hat, and he's just pulling them out.
You're on D
seeing
this
what sticks.
time. You're a forward. Let's go.
Braden with a
Come on,
shot.
get there.
Little bobble in front of the goal.
Go.
Nolan takes a hit, regains control.
In the deep. Go.
Bronson sends it in.
I'm showing the folks at home the floor at this point.
tip by Braden, goes back to Bronson. He's going to look over, takes a shot, blocked by 13. A rebound from Braxton goes over the net.
Penalty is over.
A nice shot pass there from Bronson for a tip from Braxton. Goes just wide and a lot of bouncing around. The whistle from the other ice doesn't affect our game. That's going to be an icing if the refs, yep, they've got it.
He did.
Just shy of the red line. Going to complete the change. Ben and Beans come on. Warner, K, and Ramsey.
11:59 to go in the second. 1-0 lead.
Ramsey wins it back, then forward. Blue Jackets send it up the boards, and Mateo sends it back in. Can't see what's happening. There's a steel pole in the way. Ben gets it, sends it low. Kay gives chase, and Warner's there, but sneaks by him. Comes up.
Good work by Beans there.
Missed high stick by Warner. Blue Jackets send it up off the boards. Right at Mateo's feet. He clears it up to Warner. Warner off of Ramsey's skates and gains control. Sends it in and just over. And Ben's going to keep it in, kicks it in. Blue Jackets are going to try and clear it again. Beans gets to it. Kay gets to it. Ramsey gets to it, and he's off. And we got a steel beam in the way again. Here comes Kay on the far side. Ben with a good pinch in his skates. The Blue Jackets clear it back to Beans. Beans is going to look over for Warner. Sends it into the skates of the forechecking Blue Jackets player. Blue Jackets send it across. Sneaks through to Braxton, and he's going to head down the ice with Sam in support. Again, I can't see. Sam takes it, loses it. Maddox gives chase. Nico's out there with Braden on D now. Sam, he had a chance to block that. Kind of got through to Jax. Good save, though. I think he was screened. We're going to get a cover. Braxton's going off. I think his line's Sam and Maddox. Sam's going to go with him potentially, and Maddox too.
Yeah, they're all going off. 10:19 to go in the
Cyclones
second, although the scoreboard still says it's first period. Oh, he's not letting them change.
Yeah. So it looks like Maddox and Sam are coming back. We don't have
now he says he can.
Braxton said, "I've had enough of this bullshit."
And
here comes Liam to finish.
The ref admitted he had no power.
So
like that
Sam gets kicked out. Maddox goes in, and he's got Liam in there with him. Blue Jackets win it back. Goes in for a shot. Saved by Jax. There's a lot of.
We're fine.
They're yelling loose. We need a whistle. Nothing's happening here. So now Sam and Maddox are coming off. Danny's telling Liam he's not allowed to watch everything go on in front of you. He says, okay. Dom comes in with him. Nolan's on. Nico and Braden. Nolan with a lift and a stick to prevent a chance. Tried to clear it, didn't get it out. Here come the Blue Jackets. And that's in the net.
Tied up 1-1, 9:56 to go. The second, although the scoreboard operator seems to think it's still the first. Still going to say it should be 2-1, but we can't live on that.
I think there was just too much confusion happening there. I don't think the kids knew what was happening. But tie game. Ramsey's in with Warner and Kay, and it's like Bronson and Lucas are at defense. The ref's pointing fingers saying get out of the circle. We're going to redrop this. The other ref is telling Kay and their player that they can't do something.
I'm about to yell to the ref to drop the damn puck.
They're going to wave that off for a tip and a weird bounce off the boards and into the back of the net.
I'm going to apologize. I'm being told that our broadcast is choppy, but not much we can do about that. This is streamed. It's not live. I mean, it's nothing in the chat telling us that. So.
Cyclones get it out, move it up to K. He gets double teamed, manages to oh wow, well, he gained control of the puck, regained it, and took a hit.
We got a penalty coming against us now. So we are going on our kill, second kill of the game after this. I believe it's Jake going to the box.
Warner didn't like what was happening to him down at the other end of the ice. And
yeah.
Again, the retaliation penalty.
Holding is the call to Jake.
Is that a 10-yard penalty?
Yes.
All right,
We'll repeat the down.
For the power play. 9:06 left, tie game. Sam and Dom to kill it with Lucas and Bronson. Cyclones win a draw back. Goes into the corner, comes out, goes back into the corner. Comes out for a bad pass down into a clear.
No icing.
We like that. Dom's going to give chase and force some pressure here. Sam steps up. Dom
Pressure
gets
stays
it,
on.
sends it down low. Sam's going to find this and take a look, and honestly, just keeps throwing it away to nobody today. If he goes back and watches the game on the broadcast, he's going to hear it from me. Just keeps throwing it to nobody. Lucas from defense.
Well, it would be
gives
worse
chase.
if he was throwing it to them.
No, he's been throwing it to them. I say nobody, but it's mostly to them.
Oh, well. In that case, I'll
Puck
shut
goes
up.
in, Jax brings it out, and I don't even know where that one went. That just went high.
Glove.
That wasn't a, oh, it was, okay.
Yeah.
Nice save by Jax.
Glove.
It wasn't on target, I don't think, was it? Just off to the
It
side.
was. It might have been high, but it was.
Well, let's
it was
give
on
him credit.
net.
It was a great shot. He made a great save. All right, we have change. Looks like Ben and Beans are out there for the last 30 seconds. Nolan and Braxton. And a cover, and we're going to get another whistle. Killed 3 seconds there.
28 seconds to go in the kill. 8:04 in the second. Didn't I ask you that earlier? Or good. Yeah.
Blue Jackets win it back, and a shot. Jax with a good save through traffic.
Or good. That was my
15 seconds left.
You can take my jacket.
Good pressure by Nolan there, and he's going to clear the zone. What a fantastic play by Downie.
who knows what at this
Play, Nolan.
I just left the camera still for a while. I have no idea what's happening.
You missed it, but your kid made a good play.
All right.
And the penalty's over. A block from Ben. Mateo picks it up, loses it. Ben picks it up, sends it up to Nolan. He's got Warner streaking. He's got Maddox, or not Maddox, Braxton on the far side. Off Warner's skate.
Yeah. 4 of these guys have now been out here for quite a while, so.
Oh, wow.
Nice
Ben.
shot from Ben.
Nice shot. Low. Warner's on his ass. Got to think he drew a penalty, or is that just a puck in the net? Yeah, just a puck in the net.
They're discussing the call.
Maybe they're going to get a Warner took a penalty, drew a penalty scenario.
Now we got a holding against them.
Yeah.
So we're working it the other way.
There we go.
Oh, no. Werner's going back in for a hold. Not working the other way. That's his second
enough
hold.
time in the box.
So we're
Went
back
in
on the
box.
kill.
Got out of the box. Said it was warm and toasty in there. I'm going to go back in.
I don't know that I've ever. Well, what do we got? We're doing a center ice. Did they ice it in?
We got
getting
4
the center
on 4,
ice.
5. So we get a penalty.
No,
okay.
they're figured it out. All right.
Jesse's arguing that it should be somewhere else, but if we're on the penalty kill, it has to be in our zone, right?
Not unless it was from an icing call that the whistle blew. And I didn't. And then
Well,
it comes.
the puck went into the net too, though.
If they hit it in the net too, though.
I think it was a blocked
It didn't
shot.
stop from our touching. It had stopped from something they did. Then then it goes to center ice.
I think we shot it and it went off the goalie's paddle and into the net.
How did we get the shot off on a penalty?
Maybe that's when they blew the whistle. I
Right.
don't know. But it looks like either way, we're in a penalty kill.
Yeah.
And they got the puck in our zone, and Ramsey's in with maybe Dom or maybe Kay.
I don't know that I've seen 2 holding calls in a game ever, let alone on the same kid. That's a new one.
Nico's in there with Braden on defense. Kay and Rammer at forward on the penalty kill. Wow,
Oh,
that's
shit. Wide
a
open.
Great save by Jax.
Sorry for.
No, that was
Yeah.
they just wide open shot. They got a lot of wide open stuff here happening.
We got to tighten up real
Kay's
quick.
got to chip that out. That's got to get out. There
It does.
goes.
It
And
does. And slow enough to not ice. That's better.
Off the Kay's stick. Braden's going to step up and knock it back into their zone. Wow. We got a save and a poke check, and it kind of came back into the slot there. Oh no, and that's a
I'm going to
good-
apologize now for my language because I'm playing the part of Andrew today.
I'm just watching the puck bounce around in our
This is
in our right in front of our goal, and
this is one of the weirdest penalty kills I've seen. And
we
yet,
cleared
with
the zone
14
at
seconds
least.
to go, it
Rammer's
appears
got
we
it.
might actually kill it.
Well, we get a change. Dom comes on. Ramsey's still out there, so we got 2 changed. Braden's going to chip it up.
It did kill. We are at even strength. Rammer's got a
It in
shot.
for a shot. A rebound. Liam gives chase, sends it into Dom. Ramsey's off. He's got to be tired. And number 55 always just on the ice. Nico with the good defense there. I think he stepped on the puck and fell, but it's good defense. Dom chipped it up, looked for help, and help didn't come. Nolan's got it. Nice play up to Liam. Clear the zone. We're going to have to get that deep. And we do. Nolan gives chase.
Uh-oh, 55 again.
Still on the ice. He's never not on the ice. The Cyclones come in.
Rip it.
Nolan fires it just wide. Liam takes a look. Sam's got it. Goes for the no-look pass. Finds one of our players, which was helpful. Fanned on the shot. 55 still on the ice with the puck. Nice save by Jax.
A hard shot.
Yeah. Sam sends it over to Lucas. He looks at, tries to flip it up. Misses. Bronson's got it. Gathers it down low. Sends it out, back in.
And then
offsides.
Gives us a chance to reset, which we desperately need at this point. 4:09 to go in the second, tied 1-1.
Now we have Ben and Beans in the back, Sam, Dom, and Braxton up front. Sam wins it over. Blue Jackets send it in to Beans.
Oh, forgot to work the
Loses
camera.
the puck off the dasher. A missed one-timer by the Blue Jackets with 3.5 to go.
Thank you.
Sends it across. Braxton misses. Sam's going to take it. Sends it up to Maddox. We got the down numbers.
Yeah.
What we had.
Oh, I
Had a
completely stopped working the camera.
Yep. Blue Jackets drop it back in.
Sorry.
Send it into Jax's glove.
I forgot to finish working the camera.
This is the empty? I'll take your empty.
Oh,
Oh, this is my empty.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need more.
I thought there was still a little left in there. I was giving it to you.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Number 3 coming up. All right, 3:31 left. We're going to have a face-off with Raymer, Warner, and I'm guessing Kay. Yep, there's Kay. Ben and Beans back there. Blue Jackets off the side of the goal. Beans had a chance, got a stick lifted. Raymer off the skates, sends it up to Warner. Raymer goes to get his own pass.
Uh-oh.
And the Blue Jackets have a breakaway. Good play by Beans there. Saved by Jax.
Jax is slow to get up, though. He's up.
Warner gets taken out. Ben makes a good play on the boards there, forces back. We're going to tie it up a little bit here. Kay comes away with it, loses it. Beans has it, sends it up off the stick. Bless you,
Thank you,
partner.
All right,
Testing. Blue Jackets move it back up. Ben's got him covered, and they dump it in for a change. A little bit of watching there. Nobody's skating. Ben's skating. The kid's always skating. Blue Jackets keep it in, send it back. Ben's got it again, sends it around to Warner. Looks to move it up to Raymer. Can't get it there. Raymer misses. Blue Jackets back in, off of Jax's head and into the net. 2:08 left.
Thank you. Oh, you got to toss him.
And a line change. Braden on. Nico on. Dom, Liam, Nolan. 2:08.
D-zone draw, 2:08 to go in the second.
Dom won it back.
Has 55 left the ice?
No.
Okay.
I know he's the biggest one out there, so you see him a lot, but the kid is on the ice all the time. They have 9 forwards. And they're playing it like they got 6. 148, looks like we got an offensive zone face-off. A little bit of a
While
change.
we're at it, so they changed everybody. They changed their other forwards, but not 55.
Sam Braxton.
Good move, good move. Shot.
In.
Goal! For Braxton
Braxton.
Wilson. Woo! 2-1 lead.
You know, that's just like with 1.7 seconds left.
Yes.
Sam moved it over, Braxton fires it in. He's like, I didn't get that one to count. I'm going to get another.
2-1 lead, 1:43 to go in the second.
Michelle brought me a third beer. They're all heavy IPAs. I'll be asleep before the broadcast ends. If you hear snoring, it's me on the bench behind me. I'm likely to have Michelle fill in. Now, I'm going to say a husband-wife combo on the broadcast could get interesting. So I might want to just chug this, pass out, give her the mic, and then wake up and listen to it later. Cyclones are battling here with 1:15 left. Sam's going to try and force an error. Blue Jackets have it coming up. They send it over, and Jackson sends it wide on the shot. I think we're moving it up. Nico's going to take it all the way. Do it, Nico. Do it. Off the backhand around. On his ass. And now we're into an odd man rush. Well, I guess a one-on-one.
Braden recovered very nicely
Covers
there.
Raymer's in. Warner's in. Kay's in. Lucas is in. Bronson's in. 44 seconds. Cyclones are going to carry it out. Warner's off and up the ice. He's taking a look. He fires it in. off the shoulder and over the goal. Kay goes chase to the corner. He's got control, keeps control, takes a couple hits, still has it, loses it. Bronson's got it.
I would like to take a moment to note that 55 is not on the ice.
For the last minute and a half. We got 14 seconds left. Lucas takes a look. We get it out. It's back in for, that's offside. That came out.
Yes.
I mean, we're getting away with it here. Kind of lucky, but. That was out.
Wow.
I don't even know why. I mean, that was out. I think.
It was up to the second stanchion on the board.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
We're going to go to Toronto.
I just seem to have lost my camera feed. There we go. Wow. Zoom in on the bench here for the. See if we can read Danny's lips. It's a 2-1 lead. 1 period to go. 14 total minutes. Yeah, 2-1 lead. Work to do to hold this off, though. With the finals in the other game. Okay, we're going to start the third period. Looks like the way we began. We got Nico and Braden at D, Dom, Nolan, and Liam at forward. Two Jackets have the face-off. Send it in, but Braden's got it. Sends it up to Nolan, but he misses, and off the boards into the zone. Comes back out. Neutral zone now. Braden picks it up, turns on it. Gets to Liam. Again back up into the neutral zone. Transition. Got an offsides call. And a bit of a pushing and shoving. Not enough for a penalty. And we're going to set up. Blue line, we've got Braxton, Maddox, Hopping, Beans, and Ben. Maddox with the stick. Keeps it to the neutral zone. Blue Jackets fighting to get it back in, but Ben keeps it out. Shot saved by Jackson. My pipes weren't limbered up.
Well, I'm back.
Back
Michelle
on.
Did not steal my
Shot.
bike.
Another save for
as I
Jackson.
hoped.
And we'll let Jason take it home.
All right, Maddox is gonna see what he can do on the forecheck. Looks like Sam and Ramsey switched. K's on 2, so I guess we had a change there.
Yep.
And an offside. How they got that one offside, but not the one at the end of the last
They
period?
got the one over here too. So we've had 2 now this period. So they're back to knowing what offside
back
is
to
again.
even? Okay. All right, Jake comes on. He completes the change.
For anybody not aware of the offsides rule, I suggest you check out Snoop Dogg's Instagram on it.
Excellent. Excellent reference.
He does a great job of explaining hockey rules.
Yes, he does. Also, Olympic horse
Yes.
Equestrian,
Yes.
great job describing dressage. All right, so Bronson's on with Lucas, and he's going to carry it on up. Just dump it in on net.
Shot.
Lucas takes a look, considers his options, chips it over to Warner. Warner, patient. Honestly, I love it. Kind of off the back of one of their skates, but great patience by Warner. Lucas's dad yells for him to get it deep. He listens and sends it in. We get a change. Is that Dom? Dom comes flying in. Looks back for Warner, who's
Puck's still
little
loose.
touch pass over to Liam. Nico's back there with Braden. Can't see. There's a pole in the way. Nico dumps it off.
Hits the net. Hits the bench.
So I think Jake was there late waiting for a change, and he finally gets off. Liam, Dom, and Nolan. Yanger and Nico with 11:21 left. 2-1. I believe the other Blue Jackets and the Thunderbirds are on the ice behind us. I'm not sure if that's our age group, but I think it is.
They look
Nolan's
smaller.
Did they? Yeah, there's a couple in. But then again, it's hard to know what you're comparing it to, because if you're comparing to 55, they all look small. Who, by the way,
I look small compared to 55.
I'll be honest with you, haven't seen him on the ice in the last 5 minutes.
No, I was thinking the same
we get
thing.
a shot.
You did.
Yanger fired it in.
I was actually thinking the same thing. I haven't seen him yet this period.
Oh, he's first at the door, though. He's coming. We get a shot there, a rebound, another chance.
Keep working, keep
Not
working.
in. And Columbus carries it out to see what they can do, but Yanger's going to take it up, moves it up, but not out.
Clear.
It's a great play by Nico to pick up the player there, and honestly, Liam to double team that off of someone's head on the Cyclones and into the corner. Can't see. We got another pole in the way. It looks like Dom's chasing it, but I can't really see. Nolan's going to get there. Blue Jackets move it over.
Gotta get it out
Comes
now.
Liam again, and
it does.
thankfully the Blue Jackets clear it for us. Maddox is on, Nolan's off, Sam's on. Braden loses it, comes back in, a dump. And I think a full change here. I wasn't looking at the blue line, to be honest with you. It might have been. It's not been
I didn't
their
notice
strong
it this time
suit.
if it was.
So we got a full change. Looks like Sam, Maddox, I'm guessing, Braxton, and Ben and Beans. Beans working hard. Sam's got it. Takes a look, chips it up to Braxton, who's going to try and take the alternate route. Doesn't quite get there. The Blue Jackets come in. Shot wide and kicked around in front of our net a couple of times. Looks like Beans is going to give it up to Maddox, up to Sam. He's looking for help, but we got to change. He sends it on net. Does that count as a shot? My
Yes.
kid got a shot.
It is.
I think a pass to the goalie for a whistle doesn't.
It's a shot. The answer to the question is, would it have gone in if the goalie wasn't there? And at that angle, it made.
It's like Bronson's in there with Lucas, who blocks it, flips around, sends it back down low into the view of a pole. Bronson.
Werner's got it.
He's going to take a look, pull up, take a look again. So 8.5 to go, off of Lucas's thigh. Nice play by him just to disrupt that rush, and Bronson's going to bring it up. This is where I want to see Bronson carry it and then send it deep. He still got it. Still has it. And he gets it deep. And goes for a change. Rammer goes for a change. Lucas goes for a change. Dom's in. We had 3 go for a change
save.
and only 1 came in. All right, now Nico and Yang are there. So we're 3 for 3. We got the rest of the forwards change in, and Yanger dumps it in off the backboards into the back of the net. Liam with a slap. Dom's there and Nolan for support. It forces a bad pass up to Nico. Nice pass up. Liam coughs it up, but the back check is solid effort. Wow, wow. You're not getting a lot of information if you're listening from home with me yelling wow, but that was all I could do. All right, so we got another change. Yager and Nico are still out there. The Maddox hopping Wilson line is in, but missing Wilson. Now Wilson's coming in as Sam carries it up the ice. Plays it for the body and isn't up to the challenge and gets taken out, and the Blue Jackets come down the ice. So Maddox, Wilson, and Sam are in. Ben and Beans are on D. Beans moves it up but not out. Off of Braxton's stick and out of the ice, thankfully. Maddox is giving chase. Beans takes it off the skate, moves it up, drops it back. Over to Ben. Ben back to Maddox. Ref goes down. We got a change, and Maddox dumps it in. Wilson's got it. Danny's yelling to get it deep. Braxton sends it in. A lot of sticks flying around. Raymer came in for Sam at some point there that I missed. 55, finally back on the ice. Sends it in. Cyclones battle to get it out of trouble. Pole's in the way, so I can't see, but it looks like the Blue Jackets still have it. Big save by Jackson there. Behind the pole again. Have no clue what's happening. Blue Jackets have it. They send it back. Maddox down to his knees, back up. And we get a cover for a whistle with 5:38 left. And confirm. I can confirm. I've got no signal, so I'll be interested to see what I see at the end. All right, so Bronson's on with Lucas. Rammer, K, Warner. 5:25 to go. Blue Jackets fire it just wide. Whistle on the other ice.
That came out.
We get it out. Blue Jackets send it in. Dodges Bronson's dad.
5 minutes to go in the game. Sticks are flying.
It's a good play by Lucas to move it up. Rammer's off the ice with a missing stick. Dom comes on for him. There's a dump and a change. Lucas takes a look. Tries to chip it up to a teammate, but gets caught in the air by one of the Blue Jackets players. We send it right up the middle and in.
And 2-2 tie with 4:27 to go.
Liam Dom Nolan in it forward. Yanger and Nico D. Cyclones win it back. Over, up, and in. 4:20 to go. 2-2. Blue Jackets rushing in.
That was
Nico with a hook. And
we
they
got a
the
hook
call.
incoming, and that was a good call. Unfortunately, that's a good call. Can't get your hand and stick up on the hands like that.
All right, so on the penalty kill, it looks like Ben's out there with Yanger, Braxton, and Dom. Blue Jackets win it back, but it does clear. Sends it in. Jax covers. Well, he doesn't. He wanted us to take it, but we're going to take the whistle. 3:54 left in the game, 1:21 in the power play. .55
Ooh.
with a shot, tip.
Good deflection that Jackson
saved.
read well.
Yeah, he did. I can see Jackson's parents down below, and they're stressing. They are stressing, but they should feel good. Kids been playing good today. Looks like the Cyclones are going to get out. We lost a cameraman, so if you can't see anything, it's because he wandered off. He's coming back, though. Ben sends it over to somebody who I can't see because there's a steel pole in the way, and there's a whistle. No idea what happened. I think the goal's off.
That's off.
Okay, so that comes out. I like that decision. So Dom and Braxton still. Bronson and Lucas at D.
Ref down
Jackets
again.
win it back. A blocked shot.
Blocked by
from 55
Lucas there.
with Lucas's stick. Didn't break. Shockingly with an FT8 Pro. Lucas is going to get it out. Bronson gets it deep. Not Bronson, Braxton goes for a change. Sam comes on with Rammer at forward, Ben at D, and Lucas is still at D. Rammer, good positioning there. That's into Jax's glove, and I think I just saw his mom throw up. She was so nervous, but she's back. That was one of those kind of puck bouncing around, little screen. Goalie moms are going to struggle. But the kiddo did good. So 2:50 left in the game, 17 seconds left. Sam and Rammer still out there. Cyclones. It's another whistle, but the other game. Rammer's got it, loses it. He's going to get this one again. He's got Sam with him. 2-on-3. Cyclones get the zone, kill the penalty. We're back to full strength with 2:25 left. A lot of bouncing around, but
2:15 to go,
we
still
gotta
tied
cover.
2-2.
And a change. So Braden comes on for D with Nico. Looks like Liam Nolan. Dom at forward. No one carries
Skate.
it up. He's got support. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like it's been a minute since we've been in their zone. I know we were
Yes.
on a penalty kill, but it does seem like it's been a minute.
Feels like we've been downhill most of the game, and we haven't been for the last 10 or so.
There's a 5-minute stretch, I believe you mentioned, in the third period often. We had that 5-minute stretch where we just
We figured out.
So the Blue Jackets are going to bring it out. They send it right over to Braden, who sends it in to Dom. Dom fires it on, blocked, rebound. Cyclones still have it, but there's a pole in the way. Looks like Liam's going in for help. He sends it back to Dom, who lets it go for Yanger, and it does sneak out. That was offside.
That was off.
They're
It took a minute to get. They got it. 1:32 to go in the game, still tied 2-2.
So Yanger's going to stay in with Bronson and Rammer, Sam, and Wilson in. So it looks like we're going to see what we can do here with the last minute and a half left. Cyclones won it forward, but Blue Jackets bring it down into our zone. I can't see again because of the pull. But Braxton has it. He sends it over to Sam. Backs to Braxton. But a good good back check, I should say, from the Blue Jackets. Oh, we have got an open.
All right, Jackson.
Save. Sam chips it up to Braxton. Clears the zone with 50 seconds left. We get a line change, it looks like. Oh, wow. And there's going to be an icing because...
Got it. 41 seconds to go. 2-2.
So Dom's in with Warner and Kay. Bronson and Lucas at B. Blue Jackets have their smaller line out, none of the big kids. Wins it back over to Kay, sends it to Warner. Gets hounded by 3 of their players, and another whistle from the other ice that doesn't make anything for us.
That's a trip. That's a trip.
Like a trip, and we're calling for it, but they're not giving it to them. 20 seconds left.
And now we got a call, but I'm not clear who the call's on.
Cherry picking. 55, cherry picking. 8 seconds left.
Calls on them. Cross check. 7 seconds to go.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish we'd have this on the left side,
Yes.
and I wish we'd have Sam Braxton and whoever it was that fired in the last 2 goals, one of which counted, one of which didn't. But Maddox, Rammer, Maddox, Rammer, and Braxton in.
Win it back to Yanger. That's the play here. Win it back to Yanger.
It looks like he's going.
Look at the. They're letting the center.
They ran the clock before we even.
They
got
also
3 seconds left. Shot.
They also let the center. Did you see their center's position for that face-off?
So 2-2 tie, and I'm not gonna lie. Before the puck dropped, I think the clock was running.
Yeah, I think it was, and the center's right leg on that last face-off was up.
Yeah.
In our side. I mean, it was crazy, the positioning they let him have.
But 2-2 tie finishes it up.
Going here, we'll be back at 4:35 today for game number 2.